Hello everyone, this is Bowser Galaxy 10.
Well,
We're doing a review for
Batman 1989.
Yep. We watched this movie together a long time ago.
Yeah, it was way long ago. But we weren't even doing Rambling Review back then.
Yeah.
So we were just randomly watching movies after Let's Playing for the hell of it.
Yeah.
But now we've watched it for a Rambling Review.
Yep.
Has it held up?
I don't know. I feel like it was kind of fun. I enjoyed watching it, but I wasn't really blown away by it in any ways, to be honest. There's definitely some things there's definitely quite a few things where I'm like, I don't really like that.
Alright, so let's go over the one thing that everyone can say was good in this movie. The main soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtrack. It's Danny Elfman. Of course
It's Danny
amazing.
Elfman's Batman theme. It's literally used today for Batman. It is iconic with the character.
Yeah, it's excellent soundtrack.
Like, if it's not Adam West's Batman theme you think of, it's this one next.
Yeah. Like,
Prince stuff's random as hell, though. So, oddly it works when it's played in the movie, because it's almost always done with the Joker parts.
yeah, it actually works. It's funny that Prince does parts of the soundtrack, but it actually does work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soundtrack.
Visuals?
I think it's pretty good considering that this is the 35-year-old movie.
89.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but it definitely does show its age.
Yeah.
And there's definitely some parts of the cinematography where you're just like, what? This just sick.
Alfred, did you get the shot of me flying over the moon?
I mean, a lot of it is them trying to make Batman look cool, but the outfit is just so stiff that it just doesn't look right a lot of the time.
Yeah, fun fact for anyone who's watched this movie, the reason Batman never turns his head is that he physically can't in that outfit.
Yeah, once you realize that, it's really entertaining to watch him attempt to look in different directions other than straight forward, and he has to, like, move his entire upper body.
Yeah.
It's quite amusing.
And also, this is one of the first Batman films, this is the first one with bat lips. Good God, Batman's lips.
The bat lips!
Just...
I guess his lips are just pursed 24/7. But only when he's wearing the Batman costume for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
Yeah, Keaton's normal in Bruce Wayne, but when Batman, it's just like...
It's really...
And to think, it gets worse from here. Like, we already know some faces that get worse. That some Batman faces get worse from here.
Yeah.
Do we have anything else besides characters to go over? I think it's just characters next because...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Is there anyone we want to talk about besides the main three characters? Alfred's fine. Perfectly fine Alfred. trying to get Batman the hell out of the bat suit.
Yeah. There's like quite a few characters that are like they do some stuff, but they're not like actually that important.
Yeah.
Um.
It's mostly just the main three.
Yeah. So shall we start with?
Though shout out to the fact that we need that if this series had continued past Returns, we would have had Black Two-Face with Black Harvey with a Black Harvey Dent voiced by played by Lando.
This Lando, I can't believe Lando Calrissian
was nearly Two-Face. Gotta say that would have been a weird one.
It almost fits though.
Yeah, I know. That's the weird part. It's like, that would have fit. We nearly had it. Okay, so, why is this movie so horny? Vicky Vale.
Yeah, like the entire movie is like a kind of, that's a romance plot. And that's honestly the thing that I don't enjoy about this movie is the whole romance plot. I'm just kind of very whatever about.
Yeah, there's a reason why they don't do it in any other Batman movie, as far as I'm aware.
Like,
I don't know if Dark Knight does, if the Dark Knight trilogy does at any point, but yeah, it doesn't work.
yeah,
she's just kind of there. She exists as a person to try and get connections out of Batman, have a human part of Bruce Wayne.
I think a lot of it is the relationship feels pretty forced to me. Like,
oh, you think?
They met. It's like, oh, they meet, and then
they meet, they bang,
and then they're eternally in love. I guess.
Gone by next movie.
She's on the next movie. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's the weakest part of the movie. She herself isn't a bad character or anything.
Yeah, she's not.
I would give her this. She's a lot better than like Mary Jane or so in the original Spider-Man movie, like the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie. I think she does a lot better as being like the not as damsel as distress as she could be.
Yeah, but she still kind of ends up in that role in enough of a way that it frustrates me. So.
She at least tries and gets herself out of it in some cases.
Yeah, like, she has her moments, but it's hit or miss for me.
Yeah. Which one first?
Let's talk about Batman first.
Leaving the best for last. Let's be honest.
Yeah. He's an alright Batman. Like, I can, like, generally take him reasonably seriously. Honestly, like, my biggest issue is he actually feels slightly incompetent in this movie at times.
I mean, it does make sense considering how this is supposed to be like in a very, very early Batman. People don't even know who the hell he is.
Yeah.
So it's clear that he's just started, so it makes sense for him to be not super competent.
Yeah, but it's like, you literally, like, it's weird. I think what's weird is that he's like frequently framed as being like, oh, he's super cool and sneaky, and then everybody
gets knocked out by mooks.
And then he struggles to take out like 3 random mooks that Joker has on the rooftop. And I'm like, it just like you can at least have like one of them be Bob, and then it's like, oh, he's a named character, so we have an excuse for.
But no, Joker kills off the Bob.
But no, Bob just gets shot, shot by Joker, and then it's just some random dude that almost takes out Batman.
Yeah, honestly, I thought for the longest time that was Bob on the rooftop, but no. Just random mook. Bob gets shot, like, before the climax even starts.
Yeah, it's... I don't know how I feel about it, but he's also kind of hit or miss for me, but... I can at least take him seriously some of the time, so there's definitely something to be said.
What about the Bruce Wayne part? I kind of like how he just fucks with people.
Yeah,
sometimes.
Yeah, that's
honestly been always my favorite part of Batman, of the Bruce Wayne dialect, is just him fucking with people.
Yeah, that's enjoyable. I do find him being, but when they make him awkward, I don't know how I feel about that. I think that just doesn't fit with my mental image of Batman.
Yeah.
So, and honestly, the scene where he's about to tell that he's trying to tell...
That one's annoying.
That scene is odd. I was in pain in that scene.
Yeah.
I did not enjoy that scene at all.
Yeah, that one was bad.
So cringy.
It's like... Get on with it!
You just say it or don't say it.
2 minutes in, where the hell is it?
It's super annoying.
Yeah.
But I think for the most part, they did as good a job as they could, considering like the level of special effects that they had.
Yeah.
And in terms of like how he's out, like the presentation of Batman, I think was generally very good. I think there's just a couple moments where it was like, why is he losing to this random
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and also you can tell that they probably couldn't do too much action scenes because of the lack of mobility with the suit.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely something that's improved on in later movies. It's part of the reason why why a bunch of Batman movies have the suit, like, get torn up and such. Also, this Batman kills.
Oh, yeah.
This Batman
What
definitely
do you mean?
kills.
He definitely deployed the bat trampoline off screen.
Yeah, for the entirety of Axis Chemicals, I bombed down like Castlevania.
They evacuated Axis Chemicals. The people who were inside, they saw that he was deploying bombs and they ran out of the building really quickly.
And he also put that trampoline on top of the bell that fell. He was like, damn it, now I gotta go back down and put another trampoline back down. No wonder I take so long to get up the cathedral.
And then he also deployed one for the Joker. And then the Joker decided to smash a crater into the ground and take a nap in it.
Yeah, no.
He doesn't kill people. Batman doesn't kill.
Puts bomb in chemical building, just explodes. I remember you being like, man, why is he using a gun? And then he throws out a fucking bomb.
Yeah.
And it's like, you were saying about the gun?
Wait, I thought Batman didn't use guns. And then he blew up the whole building with people still inside it.
Take it down like goddamn Castle Simon taking down Castlevania. So how about probably the best part of the movie?
Joker. Joker's pretty great.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson knocks it out of the goddamn park with this rendition.
It's very fun. It's very entertaining. I wouldn't say this is like my absolute favorite Joker, I think Heath Ledger's Joker is still better for me.
Fun fact, haven't seen Dark Knight, so I have nothing on that right now. We'll have to wait on that one.
I think one of the things that I feel like I think this Joker is really entertaining. I think he doesn't feel as cunning as other renditions of the Joker.
Yeah, he kind of does feel like that he's just winging it the whole movie.
Yeah. Which has its own charm, but it just doesn't quite feel like Joker to me.
Yeah. That's a pretty fair point.
But he's still the best part of the movie. I still really enjoy him.
Yeah, he's got the look down pat perfectly, too.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to deal with a suit that he can barely move in.
Yeah, I mean, he moves more than anyone else in this movie. Let's be honest.
Also, thing is, you might get angry at us for being like, why do we like Joker way more than Batman in this movie? So did the filmmakers. His name appears in the credits before Batman's does. It goes Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton. He's the top billing. Joker's the top billing. This is a Joker movie, but with Batman in it.
Yeah.
He's in more scenes than Batman is.
Yeah.
So, what would you rate the movie?
I think that's a good movie. I wasn't super blown away by it. Like, I give it like a B.
Heh.
Batman, I'm so I almost want to lean more towards a B minus, honestly. Like, it's not unenjoyable. It's like an enjoyable movie, but there's not like a whole lot about it where I'm like, okay, that was really cool, or that was really funny. It's like, it's a pretty funny. The Joker is pretty funny, but he's not. I wouldn't say he's hilarious.
Yeah.
You just occasionally have hiccups where you're just like, the cinematography, you can't quite take the cinematography seriously, or the fight scenes just fall flat a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think for what it is, that's still a pretty good movie.
Here's another question. Would you recommend it? That's probably a better question to go for than rating. Would you recommend people watching it?
I wouldn't call it a must-watch, but I wouldn't if you're like it's in that. I feel like it's in that. Like, honestly, if it wasn't a Batman movie and it was just if it wasn't a Batman movie and it was just like some movie that was like its own IP, I would probably not recommend it because I just don't think it's that good. But because it's a Batman movie and it's kind of a classic, there's kind of a way in which I think it's worth watching just because of that.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not a bad movie.
Yeah, there's no reason to not watch. Like, if you're a Batman fan, you've already watched it.
Yeah.
If you're a new Batman fan, I say go back and watch it. You'll see something in here.
And maybe, like, if your kids are into Batman, maybe they would like the movie. So
not sure about that. This movie's kind of dark.
I mean, maybe like when they're like 10 or older, something like that.
Where it's like, this ain't like, that's the thing with the Tim Burton ones. These are not kids' movies.
Yeah. Yeah. It's an alright movie.
Yeah.
I'm not like, you need to watch, this isn't like a, you need to watch this, but...
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people online go like a bunch of people being like this is the best Batman, like either this or Dark Knight. No, nothing else matters. These are the best two Batman movies, and I'm like, I don't really see it in this one.
Yeah.
Like past, like the only thing I can really say that I absolutely enjoy in this movie is Joker. And even then, he is not the best Joker I've ever, the best Joker that I've seen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
I think that's about all we have to say about Batman 1989.
Mm-hmm. See you guys in the next review. And if you're wondering, yes, we will get to the other Batman movies eventually. We're not doing a marathon or anything for them, so the next one's not going to be Batman again, but we'll get through them. We'll get through the live-action ones.
Until then...
And then we'll eventually... And then you guys will be able to see my things on Batman Begins and Dark Knight I've never watched. The only ones I've seen of that trilogy was Rises. Which I believe Joel never watched? Am I correct on that?
I believe I watched it when it first came out, and I haven't watched it since.
To be fair, I haven't either. See you guys then.
Take care.